Oh shit! Wait, it's still on. Okay. Ah! Oh my god! Oh, it glows. It glows in the motherfucking blue lights. Girl, girl, what? Okay, listen. So I just want to stop by here very quickly. I'm on my way to bed. And, I think about my people a lot. My people, you. And, we've been doing a lot. We've been doing the blue light activation. We've done a lot of stuff, you guys, for the past 4 years. And I feel grateful. I feel amazing. I feel privileged, okay? Because you guys have kept me busy for these 4 years. And I talk about this with all of my people, the people who know me. And I'm just so amazed by my experience. And although bad shit has come along the way, but it's never stopped me from getting to where I needed to get to, what I need to get to. And so going into, you know, helping people and my whole purpose of doing what I do, and even going into the blue light activation, like I wanted to do something that was going to empower people because, of course, I can offer services, I can offer many things, but I wanted to offer something to make sure you're getting exactly what you need to motherfucking get. And I am just amazed by the outcome. I don't have the top, this, I'm completely, yeah. I'm trying to like move this phone off my shoulder. Okay. I don't have what they call that, the little wrap for the house coat just in here. Oh, by the way, Julie, yes, come on, Julie Joey got me this robe, you guys. Yes, honey, this is one of the robes that Julie Joey got me, honey. Beautiful, isn't it, honey? It's so soft. I love satin and silk. It keeps your skin nice and beautiful. I think that satin and silk is the satin, silk, leather, and lace is the fabric of the gods. That's just my opinion on that. But anyway, so like I said, I am appreciative of you guys sharing your lives with me. And I say this for like casework and I say this for readings, but even going into more personal situations like the blue light activation, I've not got around to everybody, but I will be finishing up for sure tonight. But we've done a lot of stuff. We've been resetting some energies and a lot of things I wanted to do on my own. I didn't want to involve the participants because, of course, a lot of them suffer from anxiety and they're just not able to focus. And so I didn't want to, stress them out, trigger anything. And in the process of learning about these people, and it's so amazing, like learning about these people and seeing them for who they actually is, right? Like not the Black woman who has 3 kids and is happily married, not the trans woman in her discovery, not the young man who's going to school for law. Like I saw them for their essence, and it's amazing. And even going into the people who participate in like blue light activation, there's actually a lot that we all have in common. And through numbers and through dates and through locations and situations, and even going into past lives. Because, of course, some people I was able to go back a few lives. Some people I was only able to go back a couple. And that's definitely fine because, of course, my thing was I wanted to see exactly where your trigger point started. If you suffer from insecurity, jealousy, did it start in this life? Did it start in your previous life? Where exactly did it come from? And the crazy thing about it is a few of the people, we share similar past life stories and not previous lives for me, but one of my lives. Okay. And once again, things that are traumatizing, when it goes into healing work, past life regressions, past life readings are very, very important. And they're very, very beneficial because you will understand exactly who, what, when, why, and how. If you're focused on just this current life and the issues that you're currently dealing with in this life, then you will constantly stay in the cycle that you're currently in. And the whole point of you having this life is to learn something and to start something different. And so to see, people, like I said, go through their stuff and to see their energy and to feel their energy. And a lot of stuff was blurry. A lot of things was not really clear, but still we got energy. And that was the most important. And even going to one person, I'm never going to say, but going into how she was an astrologist and people would come to her for spells and stuff. And in this life, she forgot that, right? In this life, now we're talking about her previous life, her life before this life, she was into that stuff. She'd done that stuff. But in this life, she forgot about that, even though she's into it and she loved magical things and she loved, learning about magical stuff. But in this life and the next life after this, it is meant for her to get back on that path and even to see where people's spiritual lineage started. It's really amazing. It's really amazing. It's really amazing. And so anyway, like I said, I feel blessed. I feel honored and really, really grateful for you guys to share your life with me and your experiences with me in this life and the previous lives. And even you're not even aware, going into common struggles, people that are going through certain, I won't say people that are going through certain, but because everything that we go through in this life, most of it has bled over from the previous. And that's why I always tell people, think about things from a spiritual perspective. Going into this life, you experiencing the battered woman, you experiencing the woman who's been cheated on, you experiencing the single mother experience. In this life, that could have been something that bled over from your previous life because maybe you were the one that was playing the opposite role. Maybe you were the father who had multiple children by different women, and that's how you were taken out. So like I said, everything happens the way it should happen, and this is why you surrender to spirit. And that is the key word for motherfucking tonight, is surrender to spirit and know that everything works out according to a higher plan. And it's a plan that you're not even aware of. And it's a plan that you really should be focused on, because of course, if you're focused on, well, how am I to get from point A to point B or point A to point Z, it will freak you the fuck out. And as we talked about in the art of conjure, going into different realms and experiencing different sources of energy, things will start to make sense to you of exactly why, as a human being, you're so fragile, you're so sensitive, you're so emotional, and sometimes you're lower in the emotions than you are higher. And even for those who try to be, holier than thou, and I found my piece of the pie, girl, you are not a Tibetan monk. Those people have found their world peace. They have found what they need. Honey, if you're still out here scrambling around and especially going into, once again, wanting to be around the company of others all the time, you are still stuck in your lower self, because going into that, wanting to be around people all the time, that's the form of insecurity. Anyway, I'm not going to get into that. It's about to be 4 a.m., honey, and I need to take my ass to bed. I got to get up. There's some things I have to do. But more to come. Going into the Seeds of Oshun, I'm excited to do this event. I'm so glad. If you have not got the first class, please send me an email. I need to make sure that you get the first class, because of course it's once a week that we're dropping a new video on that. And I want to make sure that you're getting that. We are getting ready to do a few things that are amazing. And that's what we're getting ready for. Another thing, because of what we've been going through for the past couple of weeks and the past, couple of months, I wanted to offer something that will allow you to decode your own heart. And I was going to include that in the blue light activation, but I think there's so much energy going on, and even the information that is given in blue light activation, you know, practicing and keeping up with it, because some people, not cutting in, but they're like, listen, you know, I kind of fell off, you know, can I redo this all over again? You sure can. And that's the reason too, I'm being very mindful about what information I give out, because of course, for some of you, this is your first big spiritual breakthrough. Okay. The blue light activation, the information that's given to you. A lot of people are not even aware about how important, you know, their existence is. You know, they think they're just a motherfucking number, because that's what society tell you that you are. But in fact, you are greater than. Okay, you're not a less than number, or less than. You are a greater than number. And really, honestly, without you, a lot of things in this world that's playing out would not be playing out. And so that's why we say in your world, because your world collectively create the world that we all see. Okay, hello. So like I said, it's really, really amazing. It's really, really deep. And like I said, you know, from here and beyond, because see, we're offering classes to move into another area, because of course, if you don't really know what we're talking about, because a lot of things that we talk about, you can't Google it. You know, you can't Google it. You can't pay $20, $30 for a book to get it. So we start talking about certain stuff. You know, a lot of you are going to say, oh, I know exactly what you're talking about, Mystic. Oh, some of you are going to be like, what? Listen, you had the opportunity to take classes. You were just, you know, you didn't give a fuck. You know, you wanted to watch YouTube drama instead of learning about yourself. And even going into this right now, you know, I don't know if you guys are paying attention to astronomy, but it's important to understand what exactly is going on. And in the blue light activation, we actually shared some great vibrations and frequencies and octaves with every participant to charge themselves up energetically, and also be more aware of what the universe is currently going through. And it's a beautiful thing, because spiritually, bitch, we waited for this. We've waited for this for a long time. And that's why I incarnated during this time. That's why many of you have incarnated during this time. And that's just what it is. You know, you have the left side, you have the right side. And so anyway, I won't go too much into that, but it is amazing. At this time, you should be focused on what is going on with yourself. What is going on with yourself? We talked about the name of Covina and what Covina really stands for, and how it is really an illumination of oneself. If you look up exactly what Covina is, and you know exactly what I'm trying to say when I say Covina. Matter of fact, shout out to West Covina and Covina, California. Yes, honey, Gilbert. Hi, Gilbert. Motherfucker. Hey, bitch. Over there, West Covina. Yes, honey, Gilbert. Anyway, but shout out to my Covina people, West Covina and Covina, California. But if you look up what this is, like I said, it deals with you. This is all about who you are and what you are. Come on in here, Larry. Good morning, honey. Ow, there are some planets going retrograde. Are you ready for them, Larry? Ow, come on in here, Larry. Are you ready? Yes, Larry. Listen, I need to see your email. Larry, send me an email. Every time I'm gonna see one before I go to bed. Because I'm always saying I'm gonna see your email, and when I go to sleep, I wake up and I'm just like, woo, okay, let's get this day started. So listen, send me an email. I got some good tea. Come on in here, Larry. I got some good tea. Okay, come on in here. So like I said, it is beautiful. It is amazing. And you should be spending time investing in yourself at this point. You know, anyway, we'll keep that there. So very quickly, you ready for these retrogrades? Yes, honey. Do you know exactly what planets are going retrograde, Larry? And what does that mean for the people that are on this plane, aka planet? Come on in here. Come on in here. Yes, honey. Do you know? There is a book, and I stumbled across it on the dark web. Okay, yes, bitch. I'll be browsing the motherfucking dark web, bitch. And what? What they gonna do? Bitch, what? Anyway, bitch, is that illegal for me to say I searched the dark web? Is that illegal? Bitch, you can't prove it. I could just be saying that I searched the dark web. Hmm. I could just be saying I searched the dark web. Maybe I'm just saying it because I think I'm these other YouTube spiritualists. Okay, let me stop, y'all. I'm really going to bed. Like, I'm getting into that delirious state. You know, before you go to bed, you get a little delirious. So listen, I stumbled across. Okay, so I had a book. I told you guys there was information given to me a long time ago about water demons, and we're gonna keep it there. Water demons, right? And I was like, the fuck? So how do I find this? They're like, oh, you're not gonna find it on Google. You need to go blank, 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 get blank, blank, blank. And I did, and I was so amazed because this person had like a grimoire, like a journal, yeah, like a journal of his experiences. And he would not talk about what part of the world he was in, but you can kind of paint a picture, right? And so he was giving these little bitty mini rituals to do. And we did it. In fact, one of the rituals I shared on my other YouTube channel years ago. And yeah, so things are working very quickly. And I said, damn, right? And I just remember right now, what's that called? It just came to me, the name of the damn book too. And supposedly there was only a few copies made in America or made around the world. And America had some of them, like one was in Alabama, one was in Montana, and the other copy was in some other place. Because he actually tells you where they're at. Okay. And how would he even know that too? Does he track where his books go and shit else? Yeah. Anyway. So either way, there was some more information that we stumbled across about 10 years ago. Wow, 10 years ago, 2010. And it goes back to 1911. And y'all, when I tell you, see, what's being revealed to us now, it has always been there. Because if you look at, well, you probably know this, a lot of you don't even look. You rather Google shit and come on YouTube and find shit. But if there's a lot of stuff that people are talking about now and displaying now that's been out for a very, very long time. I showed you guys there's 3 spiritual books that I own right now that I'm trying to get my bestie to get a copy of, but every time she tries to get the copy, it's gone. But literally, it comes from 1930, like 1930, 1931. And this book has so much information on a lot of stuff that, here we go, what? 90 years later, we're fucking experiencing it. We're talking about it. And we're talking about energetically. So even going back into this book in particular, I'm speaking about 1911, it goes into the solar system. And it goes into their consciousness about the solar system. Now, I don't know if there was the 1900s or before that where they talk about the world and Earth and shit being flat. People was like, ha, 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 ha. But this book for sure in the 1900s talked about a lot of shit. And it goes into astronomy, which relates into astrology. And it talks about the alignments and retrogrades and, you know, this and that. And it's head on. And I'm like, how the fuck did they figure that out? Oh my God, that's more than 90 years ago, bitch. That's like 100 and some years ago. Oh my God, y'all. I'm thinking right now, bitch. See, I'm getting delirious. 1911 and it's 2020. Bitch, what? That's 100 plus fucking years ago. Okay, so they were talking about certain stuff, right? Certain alignments and certain this and certain that, and how they saw this and that. And this generation was going to be this and that generation was going to be that. And some people got a little bit offended because I told people that the generation of those who were born in the mid 80s to the early to mid 90s was supposed to be the generation that's supposed to change mankind. And your people knew that. And so this is when they introduced crack into all parts of the world, and they start setting things up and they start building new systems. And so someone that was not born in that generation got a little bit upset. She's like, bitch, what about people born here? And I'm like, I'm not saying your generation was not needed, because your generation was also supposed to usher some things in. And it kind of worked. And I would tell people this too. The last generation of people that probably did their purpose without any distractions and anybody stopping them were probably those who were born in the late 30s. Okay. And then, of course, going into maybe the 60s and the 70s, things start changing up a little bit. But we all know what happened. And I'm not even going to go into that neither, because, of course, there's a lot of conspiracy shit that comes out. And, we know why they made that shit up too. But anyway, but it's just amazing to read this and know this information. And they go over generations and what they do and what their issues are going to be. Like, I kid y'all not. Like, I kid y'all not. If you ever come across this information, bitch, from way back then, it goes over. This generation is going to be blah, 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 blah. Like, it's amazing. And even coming into like the year, 2056 and stuff, like it goes all the way up to the year 2100, I believe. From 19 something to 2100, I believe. Matter of fact, I'll confirm with you tomorrow. And it talks about all that good shit. All that good shit, honey. And even going into like the moon and shit, how the moon went dark and how the moon is going to go dark again. And they actually have studies that just came out recently that said that the moon was dark. There was so much sulfur in the 1100s, right? The 1100s. There was so much sulfur being shot into the atmosphere that it actually dimmed out the light. Now, I could probably have the information mixed up, but it's something along that line. In fact, 1111 or 1110. Either way, bitch, 1110, that sounds more accurate because I said 111. And the moon was basically gone. It was black. And bitch, they said the sky was gone. There was no moon there. Da, 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 da. So bitch, that's 1100s. Okay. So I want you to go ahead and like I said, they talk about that shit going on again. And how when that happened, what was going on this plane. But you don't gotta worry about that. You won't be living here during that time. I don't know why I remember telling y'all that. You won't even be here, honey. You won't even be here, girl. You won't be here when that happened, girl. And it's okay. Well, some of you motherfuckers will be, as an aunt or something, bitch. I won't be here tomorrow. Bitch, hello. Yes, so this is my last stop on this plane. And it's an amazing feeling. Bitch, y'all got to see none of these stupid ass motherfuckers anymore. Because, bitch, at this point, I'm a little fed up with stupidity. Let me stop. Anyway, come on here, Larry. 109 years. Come on here, Larry. Come on. Be my brain. Come on here, love me, fro. Saturn is one. Ooh. Saturn is definitely going to get some shit together. Saturn is not actually as scary as Pluto is. And we talked about this. Now, I want to kind of go back. Can we go back? Let's go back. So around the time, I want to say 2018, we talked about Pluto and Baphomet energy. Am I correct? And you notice that subconsciously, a lot of people were talking about that type of energy. Okay. And you have people who've been fighting over, was the Baphomet a white man? Was it black origin and all this other bullshit, right? Just stupid. Same people that fight over just stupid shit. You know what I mean? Like, bitch, what's really important? Bitch, where it came from and what it's doing. So anyway, we did a video and we talked about Baphomet cornucopia or something like that. I think I remember that. And it could have been even actually earlier of last year. Well, now we're going into that Plutonian energy. And I want to also this out too, because, hell, okay. Now, this is where we're going to lay it all out here. If you already took Art of Conjure, Summons of Conjure, you're already aware of this stuff, right? And Larry, I need to get you in on these classes and stuff too, Larry. So listen, because Larry's been given for a very long time, honey. Larry's been 2 years. He's never missed a date. Ow! Come on in here, Larry. Ow! But anyway, so Pluto or the Plutonian realm, okay? That is the lowest realm accessible to human figures or people who've lived their life as a human, right? That's the deepest you can go and still keep your consciousness. And in fact, that was the hell-like place that Jesus went to before he ascended, right? They said when he went, he was screams and all some bullshit. We have people on the internet saying that I heard screams and shit. Oh, I went to a hell and I saw Selena and I saw Aaliyah. And I'm just like, so what? How did God give this crackhead? And that's another thing too I want to say too, because I'm not really cut in. I just really want to know, why does it take you to become a crackhead first, or someone who committed suicide and came back for you to have that type of awakening experience. And then on top of that, studies have shown people who've been through that type of stuff, you actually develop your spiritual senses. Because I told you guys, I was born with spiritual senses, but my shit really became prominent and known when I had my near-death experiences. So like I said, that heightens spirit when that happens, right? It's like you're being tossed out, but you're getting pulled back in, and now you're resistant to something, right? So when it's that, like, how are you guys only experienced in that area? Like, girl, they even had a video of a girl on one of these people, talk show. She was like, she died in a car accident and God told her, get right, and it's that. And she's come back to talk about she got right because God, and that's fine, girl. But I want you to understand that everybody does not come from the same God. And I also want to let you know too, that universal God, girl, you're not going to have access to and come back and say that you heard God. Because I always want to ask them too, what did he look like? Or what does she look like? What have you seen, bitch? Like, I'm waiting for a fucking description. God was talking to me. Really? Because I can talk about a time where I thought God was talking to me too before I actually felt the Spirit of God. Come on in here, hallelujah. And it was actually me in my halfway sleep state, and it was somebody else talking. And when I got up, I said, bitch, I thought you were God. For real, for real. Like, my mind was hearing distorted voices, bitch, while I'm asleep. And somebody's waking my ass up, and I'm just like, okay, oh, God. Okay, God is telling me to move. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, God, Jesus. And when I woke up, the motherfucker's poking at me saying, And I said, really? I thought you were God. So anyway, going into this, the Plutonian realm. That is the hellish state of mind. Once again, hell, okay, in Spanish, and ice in Spanish is very similar. Pluto is an ice-covered planet. Physically speaking, right? Now, of course, you cannot see that. The astrologers cannot see that. The astronomers cannot see that, bitch, because you do not have technology, once again, to go past the magnetic field of the earth, just like you do not have technology to see what the fuck Pluto look like, what the fuck Sirius A, B, C, D, F, G look like neither. They're only going by visual meditations. They went in meditation, and not even current people. We got people in the past, and we may have little groups out there now too, because you're never going to know about them. But they do meditations, and they see these things through their spiritual eye. But if they sit there and tell you, "Oh, I saw, 8 rings around this planet," bitch, show me what your telescope saw. The fuck out of here. Anyway, so in this realm, okay, this is where you experience a lot of dark stuff, a lot of heavy energy. In fact, this is the realm where demons that can affect humans, because some demonic beings are not able to touch you. Come on in here, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Oh, hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Some spirits are not able to reach you because of the protection. Okay. And see, we're not going to go over that. Maybe I'll dedicate a class to dark forces or something. We'll kind of go into that just lightly. So they will not, and they're just not going to waste their time and energy to fuck with you. But the demons that a lot of these humans are trying to conjure up and deal with, if you ask where they come from, they're going to say hell. Well, bitch, can you tell me where they're really from, though? What kind of hell are they on? Because see, Pluto and Saturn have always fought, because Jupiter was once a part of that too. But they always fought over who has more darker energy. And we know that Saturn has darker energy in the sense of creation, right? Pluto's dark energy is death, decay, and it ain't coming back. So this is where these demonic beings are at, that are weird looking, that manifest into this plane. And it usually happens when Pluto is in retrograde, or Pluto, makes its way into whatever, RX zone transit. So going into this whole Kavina stuff, okay, Pluto is what brings deadly diseases and all this good stuff. And Pluto is definitely affecting this planet currently right now. So going into magic and stuff, like people who are so-called demon worshipers, I'm a Satanist, hell Jesus, hell Satan, yeah. If you're really about that life, girl, at this point, your life should really be making a whole 360, sis. You shouldn't be panhandling for money no more. You should be out here begging to get a assisted girl. You should be out here making blood sacrifice and shit like that, girl. You don't have to do that. You don't have to make no bond, with this and that, because the energy is just it's just there. It's looking at you, and it's sending and receiving magnetic pulses every day, all day. And so we talked about this, like I said, I think last year, and oh my God, I got to look up that video. It had to be last year or 2018. And we talked about Baphomet energy. And that's why I get so amazed when you have these Black Satanists, or not like Black peoples per se, but Satanists, Luciferianists, or Black occultists, and they talk about Baphomet and that Baphomet energy. And it's just like, bitch, well, if you're a Luciferian, because bitch, Lucifer is a hermaphrodite. If you really want to get down with it, Allah is a hermaphrodite. Bitch at the top and nigga at the bottom. If you want to get into it, bitch, Lucifer is a motherfucking transvestite. Bitch, just talk about it. So if you are a Luciferian, once again, why a lot of your fucking celebrities that deal with dark forces like to fuck transgender people, let's talk about it. Okay, let's talk about it. A balance of male and feminine energy within one source. It's life-changing. Oh, bitch, please. Oh, bitch, please. Ask anybody who's ever participated in transgendered sex for magical purposes. Okay, it's very, very, very life-changing. So going into that, like I said, if you are a Luciferianist, but yet you don't fuck with trans, oh, that's disgusting. That's about. So what type of Luciferian are you? Or what Satanist? What are you really a Satanist, or you wannabe Satanist? Because I really started thinking a lot of these motherfuckers are wannabes. I mean, I already know that. We could smell it. But I'm really thinking they wannabes. I think it's cute. I think they're bitter, and I think they fucked up. Mama, daddy didn't want them. So they said, I want to fuck the world up, and I'm going to act like I'm about life. So they come out and act like they're about the life. And it's like, bitch, you're not about the life, because you're about the life, girl. The person who evicted your ass out of your apartment, you'll be doing some shit on their motherfucking ass. Better yet, the bank that came and snatched your house from your ass, bitch, you will be doing some shit on their motherfucking asses. Bitch, please. Girl, bye. I said what I said, bitch. I ain't taking it back. So going into this Plutonian realm, a lot of our things are trapped there. We'll say that. A lot of our shadow selves are trapped there. And so even going into sleep paralysis, which they cannot really explain to you scientifically, but we're going to talk about it metaphysically. This is why when you have sleep paralysis, you're stuck, but you're not stuck, because your lower self is stuck in that realm. And even going into like nightmares and stuff, when you have nightmares, or you hear, one of my friends said that she had an experience where the sky was like a bluish purple color, going into all that good stuff, girl. Now we're talking about the darker side of oneself, and even your shadow self. Going into, as we talk about with shadow peoples and stuff too, like a lot of people see shadow people are people who are traumatized, molested, abused, touched on. It makes you think about the Tales of the Crypt. Remember when that boy was being abused by his stepdad, and he would draw pictures of these monsters, and he was scared, and coming to find out it was his stepdad. Do y'all remember that episode? Very similar to these shadow beings. Now there are kings or people who are, what they call shadow killers. Because see, nobody really talks about that. See, no one talks about, they talk about the shadow people, don't talk about the shadow killers or shadow eaters. They talk about demons and shit. I'm putting a spell on you. There is no bitch that cannot, first of all, know how to spell. Second of all, know how to get her finances together. Third of all, know how to free her motherfucking mind. Will have me thinking on any day. Bitch, I don't care, bitch, if I was knocked the fuck out to where, bitch, I'm not conscious. Bitch, I could be on high on when I'm getting surgery shit, girl. Be high on hydrocodone, bitch, whatever, Percocet and shit, bitch. At the end of the day, bitch, there's no way that you're going to have me convinced that you can work with any type of big spirit, bitch. You can't get your big ass spirits together yourself. You out there struggling shit, bitch. You ever talk about you work with spirits on that degree. Bitch, your spirits will eat your ass up and spit you out. I've seen it happen several times. Going into a little light story time. Okay, 4:23. Okay, I gotta keep it. Look, y'all, I really gotta wake up at 1 o'clock. So I knew this guy. He was very egotistical, right? Yeah, bitch, I'm the bad. I'm the biggest. I know how to get people to drop their panties. Yeah, he was from Motown. Motown. You know what Motown is, y'all. Motown. Modesto, California. And so I can get people to drop their panties, and I can get anybody I want to. I can get old, young, black, white. He talk about all this shit, right? Just. Oh, bitch, you just got it together. Okay. What kind of spirit you working with, brother? Well, and then so he's dropping these names. I'm just like, oh, okay. That must be an alias or something. I've never heard of that. But he started talking about juggernauts, right? And that's when I said, he's hitting something. Okay. He's hit. I feel like I told you guys this story. If not on this channel, I definitely told you guys on my other channel. So very cute guy. I believe he was Italian. Very cute. I don't want to give too much tea of because some people locally watch my YouTube. I don't want them to say, I know who you're talking about. I'm going to let them know because, bitch, I'm not scared of it. Bitch, better yet. Anyway, let me get to the story. So this motherfucker was getting into some things, right? So the light shit, the basic candle shit. Oh, I'm going to get a pink candle and I'm going to burn it over this girl and it's going to make her the sweetest thing in the world, right? That's like basic beginner shit, right? So a couple weeks later, I didn't hear from him. And I'm like, this is kind of odd because he's a nice person. And that's crazy. I'm sitting thinking right now, when I didn't have a car, when I was a bummy bitch and I didn't have a car, but I had a house, bitch. I don't know how I got those people to drive all those distances just come and see you, just to have a conversation with me. That's a weird ass shit. But anyway, so he came, I didn't hear from him. And I'm like, oh, okay, he not talking to me. What's going on? We friends and shit. What's going on? So, bitch, he tells me, I need to talk to you because I had a real weird experience. Okay, come on over. Well, what time can I come? Anytime after 11. Okay, I'll be there at 1 o'clock. Okay, you come at 1, you got to be gone by 3, motherfucker. You come at 1, you got to be gone at motherfucking 3. So anyway, and Anubis was like a baby too. Anubis was so tiny. He was so cute and so annoying. And so I remember we're talking and he's telling me the story. And he's like, I woke up and I'm in my room and I'm looking at this green man painting that I got from the local flea market. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm thirsty. So I get up and I go get water. And I thought I saw a man standing. I wasn't too sure. I wiped my eyes and it was some weird motherfucking being. And I found out that it was a juggernaut, right? And so I'm like, okay, this motherfucker is either going crazy, he's on drugs, or he's really, like, I haven't heard from these past weeks because he's been doing his research on stuff and he's trying to make it seem like he knows shit to try to impress me, right? So I was like, okay, well, what kind of energy or what type of feelings were you feeling? And he's like, I don't really know. So a couple of days go by, literally after this conversation, and I get a phone call. And it was a random ass phone call from a random ass person. And they asked me how I knew him. Now, he told me his name was something totally different, bitch. So they're like, how do you know blah, blah, blah? A lot of wives will call my phone and say that. And I'm like, wait, what? Who? Wait, who? He knows my daughter. Okay, so what's going on here? We don't know, blah, 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 blah. So anyway, come to find out, somebody told him that in order for him to work with certain spirits, you have to do certain perverted, degrading things. And I'm not even going to talk about because, YouTube shit done changed. You can't say certain shit up on here. See, y'all, when we do that web exclusive shit, y'all could just tune in, click the shit, bitch. You can hear me talk. I can press it back, talk back. We can talk about anything we fucking want to talk about, bitch, because none of these platforms do a motherfucking thing to us, bitch. How about that? We can talk about everything from slapping a motherfucker, from getting a motherfucker right together, taking a motherfucking semen and burning that shit with some motherfucking AIDS to get his dick. Anyway, so listen. So, I'm like, that is so weird. Okay, so fast forwarding. This motherfucker start losing his mind, y'all, to where I literally saw this man go from a normal, nice looking guy to being very psychotic. And when I say very psychotic, you just know when people are like not really there. Like just talking, zoning out, coming back, zoning out, coming back. And I'm like, damn, you're on some good ass shit. Oh, I don't do drugs. Oh, okay. Well, something is going on. Bitch, coming to find out, once again, he was doing some weird ass shit, fucking with some weird ass people. And I didn't even know who these people were until I met a whole nother person, a whole nother part of that area. And they brought those people up. And I said, there's a reason why God is saying this. There's our spirit is saying this. What's going on? And then sure enough, he was connected to these motherfuckers. So they were doing a lot of weird shit. And to make a long story short, this motherfucker is not himself. It's like, in fact, I think someone said that he was homeless shit. I don't know, because I have not been there. I've not seen him. I don't know. But they said he was homeless and he'd be talking to himself and shit. Like having full-blown conversations, fighting and shit with himself. And I'm just like, damn. Like shit, that shit happens when these motherfuckers think that they're dealing with some real spirits, because bitch, the spirits be like, bitch, you're too weak. You're too weak. This is why any type of real book that you find on dark magic, none of it says to pop pills and get on ecstasy unless it's on some basic shit. But you want to be like on that top notch. I want to get on Ozzy Osbourne level. Girl, trust me, I tell you this right now. See, all that was a ritual. See, and we're going to keep it out. All that was a ritual. Bitch, ain't nobody doing that shit to tap in. They're doing that shit to be what we call a motherfucking zombie. And that is completely, that's why you have people that take care of you. Ain't no, I'm in control. I'm the bad bitch. I'm the high priestess. I'm becoming a zombie and I'm still going to control my shit. That's not how that works. So, bitch, like I said, people that mix a lot of shit together. They read books, they Google shit, and the books they read is like $20 books. They Google shit, they get these other basic ass, boring ass, broke ass, bummy ass YouTubers. And I don't mean that broke as in they have no money. I mean broke as in everything is gone. Broke in. No knowledge, no power, no nothing. And then they're like, I can share secrets with you. Show me your credit score, bitch. That's what I want you to share with me, bitch. Show me that motherfucking credit score. Better yet, show me how much money you have saved up. Because now we're talking here. You can manage your tongue and your art, but you can't manage your coin. Bitch, get out of here. Girl, bye. Y'all ain't fooling me. And that's why with a lot of you American spiritual people here, that's why a lot of people don't want to fuck with y'all. A lot of people don't want to fuck with American people. I'm telling you right now, American spiritual people, girl, you tell them you're from America. Hi, because some of these authors let you email them and stuff. Hi, I just want to tell you, I love your book. And they'll write you back and shit too, y'all. Bitch, please, try it. And girl, they'll be like, you're from America? Oh, no thanks. Or you won't even hear a response back. So, bitch, I got it to where I was like, I'm in the island. I'm in the islands, honey. And I hope this finds you. Because, bitch, minute they know you from America, girl, they're like, I ain't fuck with this bitch. She got some reading rainbow bullshit. Bitch, I said what I said, girl. Even to make it crazy, girl, the educational system that we have right now, well, we can talk about at least in 2018, was what is the education system that we have right now, or at least in 2018, was the same motherfucking educational system they had back in 1930s in motherfucking Europe, as we talked about. Same thing going into medicines and shit, girl. You want some real medicines, girl, go to Europe. Even going into hormones. Bitch, I've tried American hormones. I tried German hormones. And I also tried Mexican hormones. Now, I think Mexican hormones come from somewhere over there in Europe, too. Because that shit is potent. Bitch, I tried the American estradiol and shit, girl. Girl, bye. Only thing you feel is nipple sensation. You get a little emotional. You probably cry a little bit. You feel your skin getting real ultra soft, girl. Like your skin get really, really soft, girl. Where you scrape it against the door lightly, you're going to get a bruise and a fucking marking. But when you put that German shit up inside you, girl, bitch, you'll be a whole nother woman. I never Photoshop my pictures, y'all. I should do a slideshow of my beginning pictures to the end. And you would say, damn, bitch, what were you doing during this time? What were you doing during that time? What were you doing during that time? Girl, Like, honey, those German hormones, they're a little more expensive, honey. Because, see, you got generic brains, you got natural brains. What's the German hormone? Oh, shit. Don't give me the line. If you need to know the name, I can tell you the name. But, bitch, that shit is so potent. Bitch, I kid you not. Bitch, it will, listen, bitch, it'll turn a frog into a princess. Bitch, I said what I said. It'll turn a frog into a fucking princess. Bitch, better yet, it'll turn a silverback gorilla into a motherfucking mannequin. Bitch, I said what I said, and I ain't taking it back. It'll say, what's the name? Camacho? Shit. Anyway, let's get up off of that. Cheryl, that's Ozzy's favorite word. Cheryl. Larry. The passengers on your Larry, I'm gonna tell you right now. Listen. My friend is a mental health medical tech. Because you cannot say she's a nurse because she do not have a nursing degree, but she does have licenses and stuff, right? Like DRNs and DSRs and shit like that, DD3s and shit. Anybody who's in the medical field, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So she could work at facilities with mentally challenged people, like type 3 people, which are physically abusive. They're not in their mind. They can blank out and shit. So anyway, it gets so crazy, Larry, because I can't even deal with her sometimes. Like there's times where we go back and forth and I'm like, bitch, are you dumb? But I have to think about it for a minute, like, okay, wait a minute, because you are what you be like. Anyway, I'm saying all this to say, I just can't handle that. Like, I can sense when people are looping through. I call that looping. Like, they're there, but they're not there. Like, even on the phone, I'm like, hello? Oh, yeah, bitch, like, I can't handle that type of shit. Bitch, I need you present the whole motherfucking time because it feels like there's something coming in. What's coming in, sis? Sit it out. Be careful, Larry. That zoning out shit, that's how they ate people on bath salts and shit. You got people coming up and biting off people's ears and shit. You know what I mean? Just some weird shit. I was looking at a video today, matter of fact, Larry, down there in Houston. See, that's all I don't give a fuck about. You see that right there? Down there in Houston, honey. A man took out his own daughter and her girlfriend. Could you believe that, Larry? And that's some zoning out shit right there. See that right there? That's like zoning out, looping shit, right? You take out your own child, girl. Like, really? Like, I almost threw something on my damn screen today. Larry, like, I really had to pull myself right together because I woke up with the shit on. I go to sleep to true crime shit sometimes. And I woke up to the shit and I almost threw some shit out that damn TV. Because I said, damn, like, people like that just get me right together. But anyway, would they let other LG members take hormones if they want a more sophomore formula? No, hell no. Let me tell you something, Bathsheba. You should not take hormones if you're not trying to transition. Let me tell you why. And see, this is what we talk about. A lot of people that are so-called transgendered are really not that. They're, as we talked about earlier, every gay person, every LGBT person suffer from some type of gender identity. What makes you trans is your gender identity is higher. Okay. You have a strong sense of I'm not connected with who I am, this body. If you're okay with, I'm okay with being a man. I'm okay with being called a man. I'm comfortable being called sir. I don't really have to do all that. Then, like I said, then that means that you're probably in the beginning stages, like a 6, 7, right? When you're going into, because going into sex changes too, a lot of people think because you don't want to get a sex change that you're not transgender. Bitch, it's risky. Very risky. Hormones is already risky, but sex changes are very risky. You could bleed to death. You will have no feeling sensation down there. And I'm sorry. I love my feelings. I love my sensations throughout my body. I love that. So, bitch, imagine having numbness down there. Bitch, you got to go through electrolysis down there, girl, because if not, you're going to have a hairy chun-chun. Bitch, electrolysis, bitch, take a lot of time and a lot of motherfucking money. So, bitch, you're going to be doing electrolysis for about 2 or 3 years, okay, unless you're not really hairy down there. Okay, because laser do not permanently remove hair. So, bitch, unless you want to get your chun-chun fucking lasered and shit, which I cannot imagine that, girl. But anyway, it's just a long process that I'm not wanting to get a part of. At the end of the day, I am who I am, and it is what it is. But bitch, I'm also not going around saying I'm a T girl and I want to stick something in you. I'm also not doing that neither. So let's get that together too, honey. I'm a woman. Okay. Hello? Just like a lot of women out here got enlarged clitorises, honey. Yes, girl, 6 inches and shit. They said one girl had a 12-inch clitoris. Bitch, Google it. Girl, the shit looked like an uncircumcised penis. I kid you not. I'm not lying. So, girl, what's the difference? Anyway, hormones, the reason why you have to get hormones from a doctor, and it is advised to also see a psychologist, hormones breaks down wires that are in the wrong spot. Let's put it that type of term. How would I say this? Hormones changes any extra shit that you may be thinking. So let's say you say, okay, I feel 20% like a woman, 70% like a man. Once you take hormones, that 70% of that man in you is going to be fighting with that 20% of that woman in you. And you see that in a lot of people like, you know, Sydney Starr. I don't really drop names, but we're going to talk about it. Sydney Starr, Shauna Brooks, Cookie Tookies, you know, and a lot of your other people that are like that. Like they have these little weird emotional outbreaks where they lie and say they fuck with celebrities. And, you know, I'm a woman, but yet I'm going to expose him for sleep with a trainer because they're going to call him a faggot. You know, that type of shit. That's that 70% of man fighting with that 20% of woman. And sometimes it overtakes them. To a lot of them too, it's such a fight for them. They start taking drugs. And so even going into that, like I said, you are really fighting with yourself, right? Now, if you're already there, you know, 30% male, 70% female, because of course, if you're born with testicles, you know, you're already going to have a higher percentage of male thoughts and shit and feelings inside of you. But if it's, like I said, if it's still 30, you know, 40 versus 6% of female, when you take those hormones, your life is going to be so good. You're going to feel elevated. You're going to say, damn, I'm just in peace. Oh my God, you can't fuck with me, bitch. You can't come for me. I know I'm cunt. And I'm telling you right now, you could be the brickest thing, Bathsheba, and you will be like, I'm cunt. Bitch, you can't come for me. Because, bitch, that female, she's empowered, right? So once again, if you are a gay man, because obviously you have more of a male identity than you do a female identity. That's why you're comfortable saying, I'm male. I'm a male who likes other males. Then you start taking that hormone, your mind starts changing. You don't even know that it's changing. The only way you know that it's changing is through if you're able to consciously say, I'm noticing my emotional state of being is different. Because that's the first thing that gets, I won't say attacked, but get worked on when you start taking estrogen and stuff. So if you are just trying to play in it, and even going to a lot of people who are transgender who don't want to take hormones, you know, supposedly there's a lot of girls out there, you know, one of them in particular I think of is in Oregon. You know, she says she don't need hormones because she's an intersex, but yet mama, you know, mama wanted all the girls, you know, mama wanted to date all the trannies, you know, she wanted her some tranny pussy and all of a sudden she's a transgender now. So anyway, that shit right there, she don't want to take hormones because she knows that if she take those hormones, her mind is going to be more fucked up than what it is now. And so I do not advise people who do not feel like a woman most of the time. That means, do you call yourself a male at any point in your life? Sometimes, okay. If someone call you sir, or they call your biological name, if it's a male name, does it hit a nerve? No, I really don't mind that. Okay, what is your story? What made you want to transition? Well, because I wanted to emulate my mother. The fuck? Bitch, you asked me what the fuck I wanted to transition for, bitch. Bitch, this is who I am. Bitch, nobody showed me the way. Nobody tell me this is what you do, this how you do, this how you walk, this how. Girl, bye. Bitch, this is who the fuck I am. There's no, well, how do you know, going into the non-gender, no, excuse me, the gay male equivalent gender identity transgendered out there. She said, well, you can't say that you're a woman because you never knew, you don't know what it's like to be a woman. Hell, how the fuck did a genetic woman know what it's like to be a woman, bitch? Think about it. How would a genetic woman know what it's like to be a woman if she did not experience being a woman? And the same thing with being a motherfucking trans who have a gender identity. On top of that, that's what the whole gender identity fucking means. It means you do not identify with the sex or the anatomy that you're born with. But the whole I'm comfortable with being called a sir. First of all, I'm comfortable having a penis. On top of that, I'm comfortable being called sir and being called my male name. Girl, you're just a gay boy that's playing in drag. Because a lot of the gay boys they're into, look at Jeffree Star and shit. Girl playing makeup all day, girl, Miss Thing, girl, get all the lingos, honey. But you can call me sir. Bitch, I wish a motherfucker would, bitch. What? Bitch, sir. That don't happen to me, but I always tell them, I play that role in my head, Jay. Someone ever call me sir, or they say he, bitch, it's a rap. Bitch, what? I'll be like that bitch over there at the movie theater. Don't call me sir. I'm not a sir, I'm a man. I'll be that bitch again, honey. Don't play with me like that. But some of these people, they be loving it. Okay, he and him and sir and bruh, that's fine. I could take it. Then why are you transitioning, sis? Save your liver, save your kidney. Anyway, going even into the side effects of hormones, Bathsheba, it's deadly. Hormones increase your chance of cancer. Hormones increase your chance of pulmonary embolism. It increases your chance of heart attack and stroke. It increases your chance of kidney failure. It increases your chance of liver issues. And going into the kidney failure and the liver issues, it's more prominent in trans men than it is trans women. But these are still side effects. That's why I see transgenders and they're drinking and they're smoking. In my mind, I'm like, damn, this bitch is a black market transgender. And that's fine. But bitch, you're not over here. You know what I mean? If your hormones are not from a licensed and certified endocrinologist or gynecologist, if your surgeries are not done by license or even double license, so come on in here, American board of whatever, I forgot that, I used to have a down pack, bitch. Then bitch, you are a black market transgender. And bitch, you're not on this side. I don't care if you got $1,000 worth of search done, bitch. You bought your way in, bitch. You didn't grow up into it. You bought your way in. And growing into being a woman is much better than being bought. That's just my opinion, girl. Let me take my time, girl. Okay, hello? Anyway. So yeah, it's risky, honey. Come on here, I'm Dee Dee. Come on in here. Ow. So yes, no hormones, Bathsheba, unless you feel like you're trans. If you feel like you're trans, you see a gender therapist. They ask you a series of questions. For 2 years, you have to do the real life test. That means 2 years, you be a woman full time. And then they say, how did that make you feel? Because see, a lot of people are, cross-dressing. Today they put on heels and shit. Then the next day, girl, they're a woman. They get all these surgeries and it's just like, girl, no tea, no shade. I'm not judging people, honey. That's their life, not mine. Bitch, I'm a woman. I'm a unicorn, honey. I'm a trans mutant, honey. I'm a trans mutant, girl. They could be a trans woman. I'll be a trans mutant. Girl, my DNA is a bit different. Yes, honey. Bitch. Ew. I'm a whole lot of woman, honey. Ew. Yeah, I'm so much woman, honey. You smell it. You smell it, girl. You hear me, honey? You smell cinnamon, peaches, peony, and magnolia. Come on here, Dee Dee. Dee Dee, I need to email you, Dee Dee. Ow. Yes, the mentality is broken. Come on in here. Come on in here. Yes, reading rainbow. We said it. Reading rainbow, honey. Reading rainbow, honey. Magic reading rainbow. Talk about they masters and shit. And I keep telling people, like, for those of you who are really a part of the South Venus direction, come on in here, TC. Ow, come on in here, TC. Your father and Saturn. Come on in here. Yes, your father. Yes, honey. You forewarned us about Pluto energy. Wasn't we talking about it, TC? Look up when Pluto is in retrograde, what type of havoc it brings to this motherfucking planet. Bitch, look it up. And the people that I said, they got their Pluto in Scorpio. See right here. If your Pluto is in motherfucking Scorpio, bitch. See. This is what we get. If your Pluto's a motherfucking Scorpio, bitch, you're very freak nasty. You're very creative. And also, you're meant to bring about motherfucking change. You're a bit nosy. You like to investigate. You're always seeking and you're wanting knowledge. Bitch, that is your higher stuff coming in. You're always wanting to know better, bigger and better things. I know I'm that bitch, girl. I hate the same cycle. I hate doing the exact same things. I hate fuck with the exact same people. That's just who I am, bitch. No. Keep it moving, ma'am. We can't do it. Some people grow, I know people grow, they just so late and paid, honey. I'm paid, I don't gotta work, I'm bored. What am I gonna do today? What do you do today? I just woke up and I cooked and I went next door and that's it. Every day, bitch, you don't get bored. Bitch, get a hobby. I mean, let me stop. Ow, somebody gonna think I'm coming. Ow, come on in here. I'm great. I'm so grateful for being here. I know that's right, honey. I know that's right. Yes, the Plutonian, Antonian, not plutonium. Plutonian realm is hell. That is the hellish place that they also speak of, TC. There's rankings in the Plutonian realm. Come on in here. That's what I said before. Who have actually seen the most high and the most low? Who have actually seen that? Because I want to know. Everybody done died, went to heaven, and came back. And it's so sad because they be having these little kids lying and shit. You know what I mean? These little kids be lying and shit. And I tell people, like, the mind is so amazing. The mind is so amazing that the mind records every single thing that is said. It records everything that it feels, that it notices. And when you go to sleep and you have dreams, it displays these things out for you. And even going into like surgery stuff, I told you guys when I didn't tell you guys. Maybe I won't share that because that's a little too deep. But when you go and you're like in surgery and stuff, and you become unconscious, like a lot of stuff go on that a lot of people are not aware of, right? And it's very similar to going to sleep. When you're asleep, you're actually still conscious, but you're out of it. You're not unconscious. You're still conscious. So even when you're sleeping, that's what I say, when you sleep, honey, now we're going to share some tea right now. When you sleep, what is being played while you're sleeping, what is being said while you're sleeping will actually change your life 200 times quicker than what you're seeing, reading, and writing while you are awake. Because your conscious mind has to control things. Your subconscious mind is connected to everything in the universe, and it's always going, okay? And when you sleep, your subconscious mind kick in. So when people have dreams, and so weird that we're talking about this, a friend of mine said, yeah, I had a dream that I was all in white, and I played this, and I played that, and I told him flat out, this was your subconscious mind trying to link up with your conscious mind. And that's why you had that dream. This is not a premonition. It's not no future stuff coming in. It was actually that, because you talked about things that pertain to the lottery. You talk about things that pertain to money. And that's why that stuff happened. But of course, she was like, well, no. I'm telling you exactly what I feel and what I know, girl. Okay. If you never heard about Jesus and hell and heaven, bitch, and you say you had a dream about it, and then in another part of the world, people heard about that, and they come out and say, yeah, we heard about it, and this is true, then I would say, damn, this bitch really had a life after death situation. But you got these little kids that their parents be pastors and ministers and Bible thumping ass motherfuckers pouring the shit into these kids, and you got little kids, I died, and I went to heaven, and I saw God. And it's like, well, what did God look like? None of them want to talk about it. What did it look like? And everybody got the similar. I saw a white light, a tunnel of white light. Everybody saw the white light. Everybody saw the motherfucking tunnel. It sounded like something, Louis Hayes have a meditation from like 1980 something. And she talked about walk into the meadows of flowers, the fields of flowers, and there's a white light. And on the other side of this gate, it's all of your loved ones, right? This connects to your spirit guide. So I'm thinking to myself, like, why is that everybody's life of death story connects to that? It connects to that shit, girl. Everybody's life. And I think there's probably only one person that I ever known that have ever died that I really think had a life after death experience. And then they came back, because she came back not being able to talk and stuff, right? I think I told y'all this story. So, so a guy that I dated, his mother, I can't remember if his mother had an accident or she injured herself really bad, and they had to induce her into a coma. They had to medically induce her into a coma. Either way, she was in a coma for a year and something months. And right when they were about to pull the plug on her and say, you know what, we can't afford this, let her go, she ended up coming out of it, right? And so I met her, and she gives me this story, right? She's trying to get her speech back, and so of course that's we were her rehab therapists. Like we were getting her back into, using her tongue because she spoke many languages. So it was just and she'll get frustrated and shit, right? So she, we just had a conversation. I don't know how we even got into this, but I asked her, I said, what happened? Because, she told people the story and shit. So she told me the story and how, and I feel this way. I feel like when you go, that's why they say, do not go to bed angry, because hell and heaven is a state of mind. And I do feel like before you evolve into the next phase of your evolution, you experience exactly what you've kept in your own mind. So she actually experienced going into a city with a lot of big houses, and the houses looked empty. And she arrived to a house that was big and wide and had gold trims and a gold gate. And she was pulled into a car. It looked like a limo, but she said it looked like some other stuff. But it was a big party. And when she got out, the air was so fresh and she felt everything, right? And she said she walked to the door and the door opened and she's seen these little kids, singing and shit, right? And I'm like, oh, the sheriffs, okay. And so she says that these staircases were huge. And she said it was just everybody there dancing. She said she saw everybody. And I think I told you the story because I asked, I said, do you see any transgenders or whatever? And she said, oh, yeah, I saw a lot. But anyway, she said that she saw people that she'd never seen before, but they knew her. They were like calling her name. Hey girl. She's like, what the fuck, bitch? How do I know you? And her husband died a few years before this. And so she said that they were excited to see her, and her husband, came around and told her, like, you're not dead. You're in the visitation room, and you're not fully dead, but you're in the visitor room. You're in the party. We're all partying, and you're gonna come out of this. And he was telling her everything that was going on while she was in this coma, y'all. I kid you not, because when she got out this coma, she was telling everybody what they were doing. Like, bitch, you were doing this and that, you had a baby, boo, like people were really like, what the fuck? How would she know that? So he was telling her everything. And this happened in her mind for only a few hours. But bitch, it was a year and something fucking months that she was in this coma and she experienced this. And so she talked about how there was something over like a loudspeaker and it'd say zone 1 or it'd say Queen of Pursuit, like just weird shit. And she said that people would come and entertain you, and it was people of different things, or you didn't know if they were a man or a woman. That's where we get into the trans part, where she didn't know if they were man or woman, but she said everybody was happy and just having fun. And I believe she really had that type of experience. I believe she really did pass on partially, and she experienced that because, like I said, she came back because she had information. Now, these other life after death stories you fucking hear, bitch, what was going on while you were dead? Oh, I saw the doctors working on me. Okay, bitch. Okay. That's good, honey. But can you really tell us what's really going on, honey? Because time and space is an illusion. Was your mother, like, did spirit show you that your mom's pregnant? Did spirit show you that your baby father was cheating on you? Did spirit, girl, so you just died and came back, and that was it. There was nothing else important that God wanted you to know outside of that, gays are going to hell, and if they don't get their life right, they're not going to meet the creator. So he told you everybody else's business, but not your own, bitch. The fuck? Get out of here. So anyway, y'all. I forgot what's the Plutonian realm. The angelic realm. These are all accessible realms to us at any given time. But when we go into the Plutonian realm, sometimes, you go there accidentally, bitch. And sometimes you go there through astral projection, or should I say consciously doing it. Very easy. We talked about it in the Art of Conjure, I believe. And I think it was the Art of Conjure we talked about the Plutonian realm. I also think we talked about it in necromancy as well. We sure did, honey. Ow. Matter of fact, with necromancy, all of you guys that took that class, did you guys ever message me which realms you wanted to, or which realm you wanted to go into? And I send you the meditation stuff to get into that. Please let me know so I can verify. Okay. Thank you. Yes, honey. Ow. Yes, honey. Ow. Okay, I understand now. I couldn't get any surgeries too scared for that. Just like I can do piercer tests or please deal with that pain. Oh, I think I have a high pain tolerance. Oh, yes. And I had 2 root canals in one day, honey. And I didn't need no pain medicine, bitch. I went home and fell asleep. Hello? Let me go to bed. Hello? Bitch, okay? Surgeries too. It's really not scary. Trust me. I have people that say, girl, I tell them you should fly. I'm scared to fly, girl. Oh my God, I'm scared. Listen, that is the most spiritual experience that you will ever have. Flying is probably the closest to God and the angels you will ever be. Now, a lot of you motherfucking demonic ass motherfuckers, you may not want to fly, but everybody else, girl, that's the closest you're going to get to your loved ones. Okay, come on in here. Ow. Yes, ring that bell. Wait, so as Pluto and Scorpio, does one deal with a lot of toxicity? Of course. Of course. People who have Pluto and Scorpio, or just any influences of Pluto, or any whatever. We'll keep with a Pluto, okay? Because bitch, I can't even think right now, bitch. Like I'm in dead zone number 1. Okay. Do y'all have that too when y'all go to sleep? Y'all have like different dead zones? Like I'm in dead zone number 1. I'm starting to feel something kick in right now, like the melatonin. I haven't taken melatonin, but my mind is naturally telling me to go to bed. Like I'm feeling that. This is phase 1. Woo! Okay. So Pluto, that's an outer, okay. So the inner planets are higher vibrational planets that deal with yourself, closest to you, right? Okay, the energies that deal closest with you, the things that you can see, the things you're displaying. We'll keep it at that. The outer planets deals with things that are beneath the surface. This is why when people are trying to do some dark work on people, they like to pull from Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, Uranus, and Pluto. Okay, and I said that backwards, I know, but still. Anyway, you get the idea. So Pluto is to pull things from beneath the surface. Pluto is also the planet of revelation. Oh, come on in here, spirit. Pluto is the planet of revealing. And if your life let's talk about past life and how it connects to this life too, King Bathsheba, because of course, this life is new and fresh for you right now, right? You're under 25, so you really haven't really started living this life. But you still have some things that's like, damn, I got a lot of fucked up people in my life, honey. I grew up around this bullshit. So that's your past life bleeding in. So what Pluto is doing is constantly challenging you. So people who are born with Pluto in their Scorpio have a lot of challenges in their life. They have a lot of setbacks. See, that's why we talk about magic and manipulating energy, because you learn how to deal with these energies and these frequencies, and you start to master them. So let's give you a good example. People who have a lot of problems with the law, they typically have a lot of issues or heavily influences of the Saturn energy, the Uranus energy, and the Pluto energy. So once they learn how to work with these energies and actually, master it, they don't got to worry about that shit. They can do Tom, Dick, Harry, whatever, girl. They can say, I don't got to worry about it. I'm not living with that shit. It is what it is. But the minute they not remember what they're here for, they get sidetracked and shit start going down. So anyway, take back into what you're saying. Pluto is the planet of revealing. And unfortunately, if you are born with Pluto in Scorpio, more than likely you had a very traumatic past life, and you are meant to have this life to help cleanse and get rid of these cycles in your life. Because see, we talk about generational curses, and we think the generational curses is only grandmama doing something to put something on you. No, you borrow that type of faith. Generational curses is also the spiritual aspect of who you are, because a lot of people, because see, we're going to talk about it right now. A lot of people have been through these lives and they've been scheming through them, honey. They've been getting away with robbing Peter and Paul, fucking shit up and getting away with it. Oh, it's not me, it's her. And people believe that shit. Well, this life, bitch, you ain't getting away with it. Bitch, because what's going on now is setting your ass up for the final motherfucking stage. Okay. So with that being said, bitch, in this life, you're going to learn today, as Kevin Hart said, you're going to learn today. So you think you're going to outdo, I can do this, I can do it, girl, not no more. That's how a lot of people are saying they feel like now karma's getting people quicker. Honey, because people been skipping through all these lives doing fucked up shit. And this life, you have to deal with that. So I think about people who've been through stuff. And I think we talked about this in my frequency and vibrational class. We talk about people in their life schemes, or maybe it's universal law class. I don't know. Anyway, but we talk about people's life schemes and how, you know, you being in a situation right now where you're always having money problems, you know, it's meant for you to learn through that and to get back on your feet. It's not meant to pity me. I need help financially. I'm having money issues. I'm not making it. Ooh. It's what happened in your past life. Were you a robber? Were you a thief? Were you a fucking con artist, honey? Were you conning people out their fucking money that they worked hard for? Because, bitch, now in this life, you're going to be affected by that. As people that's doing that in this life too, they think that I'm getting away with conning and scheming and defraudulating people. But, bitch, little do you know, when it's all said and done, bitch, the egg is on your motherfucking face. You're going to be, because, bitch, your next life, bitch, because you haven't learned your lesson. When you come down, bitch, you're going to be, I'm struggling, help me. You got a lesson to learn. And I say this with love, because I look at a lot of people that have a lot of issues and struggle. And even when you show them the way, they still revert back into being that bummy ass person. So, bitch, this is a cycle for you. This is a generational curse. There's something that you've done in these lives that you're not paying attention to. Now, in this life, it's really coming to the surface. And instead of you focusing on it, it's, oh, I want people to pity me. Girl, the universe is abundant. Okay, the universe is free flowing, is forever flowing, and nothing stops the natural flow and current of the universe. So, bitch, if you're having any type of issues with any type of current that's flowing through the universe, bitch, you have to reevaluate yourself. You have to say, what did I do to be in this situation? What have I done? You know, and it's not about blaming yourself or victim blaming, but really, what have you done to always get a man who doesn't really want you? What are you doing to yourself that is attracting that type of man? Because like I said before, there's a lot of men that don't want me, and I don't give a bitch. Hey, I'm glad. Girl, they called me Sasquatch. They called me Gorilla. They say I look like a nigga, and I'm not bothered by that, because I know you think that about me, because bitch, you know that you would never have a chance with me. It bothers you because I'm an independent woman. It bothers you because, bitch, you will never be on this motherfucking level, or you'll never get a woman on this level. And better yet, you don't even want a woman on this level. You want a woman that's going to need you, not you need them. So you cannot manipulate me, bitch. So you're going to try to break me down like you break them down. Bitch, you basic, you nothing, but yet you fucking them still. See that bullshit right there, that mind shit? You nasty, you a hoe, you this, you a trick, you did. But girl, when he horny, who he calling? That's called mind control. That's called manipulation. Manipulation. You know what manipulate means? Break it down. Bitch, please. You ain't controlling my ass. So, bitch, a lot of the motherfuckers don't deal with that. They're like, ooh, bitch, I ain't fuck with her. Yeah, because you can't break me, bitch. I'm going to break you. Anyway. Come on in here, Melly. Al, come on in here. Yes, honey, come on in here, Melly. Al, Melly. How you doing, Melly? Oh, my God. By the way, let me say this because y'all in here. So, Larry, Melly, you're still going to get your stuff that I promised y'all. Yes. Hello. Better yet. Maybe I will send you guys something else that we did. Something else that we're doing. But anyway, those who sign up for a Season of Oshun early, you'll be getting your Season of Oshun oil. I'm all that off before the first week of June. Okay. And the same thing with Melly and Larry, stuff I told y'all a month ago I was going to sing y'all. We're going to send that out. Okay. Don't think I forgot about y'all. A lot of things just being married. It's just marinating, honey. You going to get it. I forgot about you, honey. Ow. Come on in here. Come on in here. Yes, honey. Come on in here. Oh, come on in here. I know that's right, Melly. Melly, you've been busy, huh? Yes, Melly. It's gonna all work out, honey. Not the pastors force these kids alive. Yes, the pastors, but Sheba, honey, yeah. Listen, you see that video that went viral of the little girl over here praying and shit. Oh, no, Jesus, praise. And I'm just like, what the hell? A little girl that don't even know what it's like to pay a phone bill. They don't even know what it's like to go one day without a motherfucking meal. Gonna sit here and speak in tongues and act like she talking to God. And oh, praise God, this is beautiful. Bitch, I'm concerned she's not dealing with God. I'm concerned she's dealing with the fucking devil. Because it's easier to access the devil than it is to access God. Woo! Come on in here. It's easier to access those low vibrational spirits. And it's like I said, the girl didn't know what it's struggling like, girl. She over here praying and shit, girl. Do your ABCs for me. Let me hear your ABCs on 1, 2, 3s, bitch. And you better not sing it like Patti LaBelle, bitch, because I know you cheating. You go A, I know you cheating. Let me hear those 1, 2, 3s and shit, girl. Because if you cannot count and give it ABCs, I know goddamn well you're not over here praying to God. People just thought that's so cute. A little boy is in prayer. Blasphemous. That's what the fuck you guys are. And then you wonder why we got what's going on out there right now. You wonder why the sky's motherfucking falling. Bitch, look at y'all. You play these games. Y'all think it's a joke. Go ahead. Keep playing. Keep motherfucking playing, girl. Go ahead. Pastors out here sleep with all the first ladies in the first, not all the first ladies, but all the ladies in the front of the motherfucking church. And even sometimes a bitch in the direct back, too. Acting like you're a man of God. Bitch, please. What God are you the man of? The God of money? Ow. Anyway, I love to fly, but big boats, and I think 100 times before going. Listen, Melly, I'm not a fan of ships, boats, cruises. That's not my cup of tea. I can't. I'm not a fan of the boats. I'm not a fan of none of that bullshit. Just like I'm not a fan of casinos. I told y'all, a lot of shit go down on boats. People go missing every year. People die. They can't find their bodies. Like, no lie. And now I'm concerned about that with me, girl. But I'm just saying, girl, hello? They stopped the ship, girl. We're on a boat going to Iceland and they stop us and everybody's held hostage on a motherfucking boat. Because see, they say that too. Boats disappear. See, it got me thinking about the stories that I heard in the past about motherfuckers being left in certain parts of the world. I ain't going to say what organization they're part of, but they got left in certain parts of the world and they lied and tell the family that they died. And the family's like, where their bodies at then? And they couldn't come up with the bodies. Bitch, I couldn't come with the motherfucking bodies, bitch, because they left your motherfucking loved ones there, girl, because they contracted something. Bitch, they didn't want that shit to spread throughout the whole fucking team and shit. So the same thing with this old bullshit cruise ship, bitch. I ain't doing that shit. Y'all ain't getting me stuck in no damn middle of no damn, is that Arctic Ocean? Fuck I look like. Being stuck in the middle of damn water, bitch, and I can't go nowhere. And before you know it, girl, people think that I got, girl, bye. I ain't getting on that damn boat. Bitch. And that's something too. A lot of these black folks talk about they slave. Didn't they say the slaves got brought over on a boat too? So are you really traumatized by slavery? Because y'all motherfucking has to be the first one to get on a motherfucking cruise ship. That shit I be talking about too. That y'all be the first motherfuckers. I'm getting on a cruise ship. I'm getting on a cruise. So bitch, is the story real, or you guys just believe what is being told? Because bitch, I'm sorry, if you're a traumatized girl, you're not doing it. Bitch, I'm sorry. I'm just saying how it is, girl. I was attacked. True story. I was attacked by somebody who had a cane, and I'm afraid of people with canes. I see somebody with a cane, bitch. I'm not walking by you, and bitch, you could be the sweetest woman, girl. You could look like Mary Poppins, and I'm not walking by your ass, bitch. I'm gonna let you go by, and I'm gonna go the other way, bitch, because I was attacked. Some creepy shit. That's traumatizing. Girl, you traumatized and you still getting on the shit that traumatized you? Girl, bye. Girl, bye. Oh, it's okay. I understand my ancestors on the bus or the boat, and I'm going to talk about it and this and that, but I'm going to pay $1,500 to get on a fucking boat to relive that experience. what I mean? Like, it's like, what's going on? You know what I mean? It's kind of like, anyway, that's insanity if you guys see. Let me get up off of that now. Is that why Pluto and Uranus are so heavy this year? It's to elevate us. That is correct, Melly. Bingo. 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 B-I-N-G motherfucking O. It said bingo. Bingo. Hello? Bingo. Exactly. It's to elevate. And unfortunately, Melly, a lot of people are not going to survive it. And we got to think positive, because there's definitely two ways that this is going to all play out. And we saw the negative side playing out first. But what I'm trying to re-say to myself is, collectively, we have the ability to change some things, honey. Because a lot of motherfuckers, let's keep it all shut until August. You got all these spiritual, praise you, God. I'm a God believer. And let's keep it shut down. And I'm like, bitch, you so fucking stupid, girl. That if girl, 2 more months, girl, your own name ain't gonna even fucking belong to you, girl. Everything gonna be fucking bankrupt and shut the fuck down, bitch, because you're too fucking dumb to see. And then that's a new other shit's gonna be ushered in, and bitch, your ass gonna be looking stupid then too. And I'm gonna tell you this right now, bitch, if that come out to play, bitch, I'm fucking everybody up. Bitch, I don't give a fuck about it. I'm letting you all have it. Bitch, especially motherfuckers like on Facebook, with people I know talk about some, we need to keep it. It's too early. Bitch, I screenshot your shit. Bitch, I'm getting your ass right together. And if it's not gonna be physically, it's gonna be motherfucking spiritually, bitch. I'm getting your ass motherfucking together, bitch. When they start rallying and routing about and shit, bitch, I'm reading the fuck out your ass before the shit come into play. Cause bitch, your motherfucking ass need to, ooh, girl. I gotta go. I'm sorry for this. I get to lay my ass down. Ooh, y'all, listen. Y'all, I'm so glad I stopped by here. Y'all, I have to go. I promise my people, blue light activation, one more thing. I will do it for you guys later today. I have readings I have to do today. I have 2 readings. Please be ready. And I also have to, I have to go run a few errands. Y'all, I got a Ninja Foodie. Y'all know what that is? And I want to make some good stuff in it, honey. Anubis woke up. Come on in here. You ready to lay down? Honey, he lay down. He said, bitch, where you at? He said, where you at, mama? I don't got to lay down with you, honey. He's so cool. Oh, my God, you guys. Oh, my God. Well, guess what, you guys? Oh, my God. Girl. Wow. Anubis want me to talk about this right now. So I'm on this app, and this redhead guy hit me up. And this redhead guy is like chatting with me, and I'm just like, oh, my God, okay. Oh, he's kind of hot. But I didn't pay no mind, right? But every time I went on this app, his thing popped up. And he wasn't messaging me, but his thing popped up. So I clicked on it, and I'm looking through his pictures, and I kid y'all fucking not. Okay, this is dead. When I come on YouTube the next time, I'm going to show y'all a motherfucking picture. His dog looked just like Anubis. Identical. The same white hair and everything. And I said, wait, this is some weird shit. Wait, hold on. So I asked him, I said, wait, your dog looks just like my dog. And I sent him a picture of Anubis. And he said, damn, it does. And I said, where did you get your dog at? Because even the colors of Anubis, like many pictures come in many, colors. I think there's like 3 different shades of a mini picture. But Anubis tricolor is very rare. So I was like, where did you get your dog at? And he's like, oh, some lady. Okay, I got mine from some lady too. Well, where did she come from? Oh, she came from here. Wait a minute. That's the lady that I got my dog from came from. Where did you get your dog? He told me, wait a minute, honey. I think that our dogs might be a part of the same fucking litter, because that is so rare. So of course he's like, well, I mean, honestly, we were talking, being realistic. Well, honestly, it could be just happened to 2 women in that city. And I'm like, you're right. There's the law of synchronicity, where there's like 5 people just so happen that owns a black car in the same city that have the same initials and shit. Like things like that do happen. But I'm like, honey, wouldn't that be amazing if that's Anubis sibling and they meet up and Anubis remember the motherfucker? Because dogs have good memory. And he said, oh my God, that's my brother. Yeah, he need a companion. He need a companion. My baby need another baby. My baby need another baby. He need a good baby. He need a baby. He need another baby. Anyway, y'all. Right, come on in here, Melly. Ow, come on in here, Melly. Listen, I hope you guys have a good Wednesday. We have a lot to do. A new sign is gonna be good too. Ain't that right? You ready? He think he's so sick, you guys. You guys, I cannot wait for those of you who sponsor, who sends over donations regularly. I cannot wait for the web exclusive stuff. You guys are going to see a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes, honey. And you're also going to see a lot of spiritual shit too, honey. Things popping, shit moving and shit. And even going into like orbs and stuff, you guys. Like orbs moving in the complete darkness. Where did that happen at? Anyway. Like I said, you're going to see a lot of shit. And the crazy thing about it is, too, you're able to record. You're going to be able to record what you see on cam. You're going to be able to turn on the sound to hear what's going on. You're going to be able to, see. And, of course, certain times things are going to be turned off because I'm like, girl, could you imagine how I'm sleeping and shit? Then, bitch, I'm like turning over. I'm saying personal information while I'm sleeping. And y'all get my tea? Girl, bye. So, of course, anyway. We'll talk about that when we get close to that. Right now, we're trying to finish up the blue light activation, Seeds of Oshun, and there's something else. Also, oh my God, that's today. Okay, well, hey, angelic and demonic revealed. Today, you guys, later today, the earliest will be in the morning. You guys will get the part 1 class for demonic and angelic revealed. And then, of course, we're going to go into Gods Amongst Us and the Majika Fae. Actually, I might do that doubly with that. Anyway, so be on the lookout for that. And that's really it, you guys. I'm going to take my ass to bed now. We have a lot we have to do. We had a lot that we did today, honey. A lot of people are cussed the fuck out today. No spiritual people. When I'm doing business, bitch, I need to get it done, though. Anyway, so I'm going to take my butt to bed. And I will see you guys in the next video. Okay, you guys? twospiritmystic.blogspot.com 28spirit8mystic. Oh, okay. No, we'll come back to do that. Yeah, we'll come back later. Yeah, Bishop, we'll come back later because there's something else I need to say. Anyway, twospiritmystic@gmail.com. And like I said, thank you all so much for your support, your interactions. It's amazing. Okay. Anyway, you guys, hope you guys have a good Wednesday. And yeah, stay on top of your motherfucking work, y'all. This is perfect time to get all the shit done that you need to get right here, right now, okay? Bye, everybody. You too. Come on in here, Melly, for a prosperous day, a good and prosperous day. We claim it, we claim it, we claim it. Come on in here. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Prosperity, abundance, health, and motherfucking wealth. Hallelujah. Oh, we cannot forget protection either. Come on in here, Jesus. Because, a lot of motherfuckers be lurking, bitch, but I see you too, bitch. I see you too. Hi, bitch. I'm like rubber. You're like glue, whatever you say. Bounce off me and hit your ass back and stick to you, honey. I'm like rubber. You're like glue. 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 Whatever thing you say turns back to you. I'm like rubber. You're like glue. I'm like rubber. You're like glue. I'm like rubber. You're like glue. Whatever you say turns back to you. Oh. Y'all, the next time I'm tired, I'm not getting on here. Oh, bitch, let me go, y'all. You didn't talk to me. Oh, really? Oh, really? Well, listen, TC, I haven't got a call back from you. I left a voicemail. Matter of fact, TC, I called you 3 months ago. You called me. I called you. I didn't get a phone call back. I said, oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Send me a message, TC. I got some readings today, so I can't guarantee I'll be able to call you today. But send me a message. And like I said, I will go from there, okay? Anyway, you guys, I hope you guys have a good night. And yeah, honey. Bye-bye. Ow! Email me, TC. Okay. Bye, everybody. Love and light.